So let's learn how to do this crochet style. And the schema right in the Pepsi, it's almost that is that one. We're gonna do it's gonna be a circular crochet, and I'm gonna close the circle and start to make the points of the stars of the star. So let's begin. Make a circle. So here 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. They're gonna be the lock of our circle. So, and let's do the first round of the circle. 1, 2, 3 to replace the high stitch, and let's do 2 high stitches. And to make it more easy to find the places in your work, I'm gonna make one chain between the groups of 5 3 high stitches. So here we're gonna have 3 high stitches. The first group we don't have 3 high stitches because I have 3 chains that replace 1 high stitch, and make the chain to make it easy find the place in the work. Because I could do for this chain, but the chains gonna make it easier. I find the position in the crochet to make the next round. Let's see, I have 1 2 3 4, and the last we have 5 groups of 3 high stitches. And make a chain, and let's find the first stitch of first chain of our group till we close a round, a first round. And this lock here that we do, it is when we finish our work and in low stitch, because it was high stitch, we don't need to do this lock. So this lock's like this. We have to have a chain, and we're gonna make this gap to we use to finish, to close something that ends in low stitch, because we're gonna close in low stitch and not in high stitch. So let's do 2 chains and not 3, because the points of the stars, they're closing, so it's 2 high stitches to get the impression that we're gonna do 2 high stitches crochet with the top sew together. So we're gonna have 1 high stitch, because in the middle we're gonna have a complete high stitch, and right here we're gonna do 2 high stitches close by the base and close by the top. And let's do 2 high stitches to we continue. So now we're gonna turn the work to make the last point of the star. You see here, I don't know, I'm gonna crochet this, I'm gonna crochet this one, and we have 3 high stitches close by the top, and I intend to start, because we're gonna get down over this point of the star, and I turn, and I'm gonna continue of the same way that I'm working. I'm not gonna do this side, it's this side, because it's the direction that I already done. And let us get down of that point with low stitches to the base. And here to start our next point of of our star. 1, 2, because we have this impression of that is 2 high stitches close by the top, and one high stitch in the middle, and here we're gonna have 2 high stitches close by the bottom and by the top, and 1, 2 chains, turn the work, and don't gonna use this, gonna use this, and we have the impression of 3 high stitches close by the top, and our chain to start to get down the work and turn the star. And let's get down the star, the point of the star, make a low stitch. And now let's do another part of the star. So 1, 2 chains, and let's do the next chain, the next high stitch, and one complete high stitch. And now in the gap, 2 high stitches close by the bottom and by the top, and let's do the 2 chains and turn the work. Now this one not complete because we're gonna have 3 high stitches close by the top. We don't do this one because this one it is replace 1 high stitch by 3 chains, so we're gonna jump this. Always I do this because it is replaced by 3 chains, so we're gonna do two high stitches in the same, and gonna be wrong, so we're gonna jump 1 because high stitch are replacing, 3 chains are replace the high stitch, so this one we jump. So let's do another point of the star. 1, 2, and gonna put in this one complete high stitch, 2 high stitches close by the bottom and the top, do 3 or 2 chains, and this knot because they are being replaced by these 3 chains, so we jump this and go to the next one complete high stitch, how we was doing during all the star, and another not complete high stitch, and let's close all the stitch by the top and do 1 chain to put in our work, and let's get down the star. Big gap. And let's do our last part of the star. 1, 2 chains till we have the impression that we have 2 high stitches close by the top, 1 stitch completed in our middle, and our 2 high stitch close by the bottom for the top, and 2 chains, turn the work, and this one complete high stitch, the second complete high stitch, and let's close all the stitches by the top, and let's do the chain before turn the work. And now we're gonna finish our crochet star. So it was easy and fast. This size is because the thickness of the thread. If you use another, you're gonna have stars of different size. And now you're gonna cut and finish you're gonna cut and do a beautiful knotting star. And this star is good because you could do embroidery with jewelry and put after you embroidery your star, after when you finish embroidering your star, you can put after a base to be a complete work and use that like your hair. But if you're gonna do in a hat or in a shirt, on a pants, you just put the jewelry, embroider the jewelry, and you don't need to do a base, because sew a fabric in the bottom. Because when you use this in the hair, it's good you hide the termination of the embroidery. So if you're gonna use this for your hair, you embroider the jewelry and you do a base for it, like a fabric. But if you're gonna do for clothing, you just embroidery and sew in your cloth, because you're gonna hide in the cloth the stitch of the embroidery.